welcome back. Welcome back. We're back. Welcome to episode 11, right? We on the 11th week, y'all.
We on 11th
week.
week.
11th week. All right. So this is Women Talking Balls for those of you guys that are new to us. Hey, welcome back. Welcome to episode. Okay, we got a few minutes. Hold on, y'all. Tiki done got us again this time.
Lord, can you just not do nothing?
I'm still.
She's trying to multitask.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. All right. So take 2. All right. So we're back. And we're at episode 11 of Women Talking Balls. Welcome back to those who are our regular viewers and welcome those who are new to watching us. We appreciate you. Just a little update. So we are the podcast that provides women a space to share their love of sports, right? From a woman's perspective. All right. We just want to let you guys know that men are welcome too, but this is our space. So come on in. All right. We are here at Deluxe Creative Space outside of outside of Atlanta and McDonough, Georgia. So before we get started, we got to pay a little bills. So we're going to give everybody a second. Hey, click like, click share, click like, click follow. All of that, because we need some people in, because this is gonna be it's gonna be a great episode. So we need all people in, everybody in. So we're gonna give y'all a minute. Click like, click share this podcast with everybody in your family, your friends, and your loved ones. All right. So also remember, we're on Facebook and YouTube at 6 p.m. every Monday evening. And also, and what do we need to do?
Click the bell.
Which bell?
The bell on YouTube.
Right.
And the star on Facebook.
That's right. So, and it's making sure y'all do that. Okay.
Yeah, please
do. All right. And then also, if you have any products or business you would like us to showcase here on Women Talking Balls on Monday night on our live stream, email us at womentalkingballs@gmail.com and somebody will get back with you with sponsorship details. So again, click like, click share, click like, click share, so we can get some people in, because we got a special episode for you guys today. All right. So we're going to get right into it. All right, Miss Tiki, what we got today?
All right. Hello, everybody.
Hey, Tiki.
I am Tiki, and welcome to another exciting episode of Women Talking Balls.
Absolutely.
We got something special in store for you guys today on this Atlanta bye week. Atlanta Falcons bye week.
Yeah, since we don't have to talk about the craziness, we're going to give y'all something else to look into.
Right. But before we dive in, I just wanted to let you know that we are shaking things up a little bit in this episode.
Yep.
We are introducing a brand new segment that, we are really excited about.
Absolutely.
We mentioned it last week, and we're excited about the two that we're bringing on two special New Orleans fans. Yes. And we think you're going to love it.
Absolutely.
As always, we love hearing from you. And so during this episode, we want to make sure that you hit like, that you leave comments, that you send messages and participate in our discussion. But as you know, the fans on both sides are deeply invested in their teams.
Yes, we are. We love our Falcons.
That's right. I have to say that the rivalry between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints extends beyond the football field.
That's right.
All right. And being in the same division comes divisional stakes of playoff contention, divisional standings, some memorable moments, and some trash talking too.
Woo-hoo!
All right. All right.
So ain't like a little trash talk.
That's right.
It runs deep.
So without further ado, let's jump into this episode and experience the excitement together.
That's right.
Let's get ready for some Dirty South.
Hey.
Southern Rivalry Showdown.
Hey, I love it. I love it.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
We are thrilled to welcome New Orleans Saints guests, fans, Angela Morgan and Sandra Foreman.
That's right. So y'all put some thumbs up and some clapping.
Yeah. Welcome to Women Talking Balls,
welcome, ladies. Welcome.
Welcome, ladies.
Yes, welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
So good to have you all
Oh,
join
I see
us
you, girl.
Yeah. So let's start with each one of you giving us some background on how you first came into
Look at her, y'all. She just so hyped.
I know. I'm so hyped. How you first got into football and made your choice of being a New Orleans Saints fan
All right.
as your team.
All right.
Angela, let's start with you.
Well, there's really no. I mean, when it comes to choices, you you're asking me to make a choice, and there's only one choice. Let's eliminate all of that right there.
Okay.
I told y'all about that trash talk.
Oh, she's starting already. Starting early.
No, so believe it or not, ladies, I'm originally from Chattanooga, Tennessee. So you would think that I would be a Titans fan.
Right.
Well, right. So the Titans are the old Oilers team. Negative. They've never been one of the best teams anywhere. So my grandfather enjoyed watching football, and the Saints was his team. And so just being the only girl during that time frame and watching football with my grandfather, that's kind of how it moved. And when I moved here to Atlanta about 26 years ago, I was a big fan of Michael Vick from Virginia Tech to him coming to work for the Falcons. But get this,
What's
never
that?
was a Falcon fan.
Oh,
I was just a
come
Michael
on,
Vick
man.
fan. So I would put on the old Virginia Tech Michael Vick jersey when
Come
he
on.
played. No, I could. You can't get to burn my skin with that Falcon stuff. No. So yes, just have enjoyed the Saints. My daughter and I love them, and it's challenging, just like being a Falcon fan. It's challenging, and for us both to be so strong about our teams, it can be kind of hard sometimes. It's like, oh my God, what's gonna happen next? I'm sitting here like this sometimes. Don't do it, don't do it. But I enjoy the game, and I am very appreciative for this time, because Dominique knows I will talk junk all
All day. All day.
about these Saints and these Falcons.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about how you say your house is divided, though.
Oh, wow. So, first of all, my husband is originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So he's a Philly, okay? So he's an Eagles fan first, but he is a Atlanta Falcon fan.
Good
So
man.
can
Good
you
man. I like your husband.
Sound
Yeah, tell him
like
we
your
said hey.
Sound like you real
well, he's watching live,
Hey.
but wait, but so when the games come on, it it is wild because he can be like, okay, babe. Now I said, no. Sometimes we have to watch it in separate rooms
Oh yeah.
because it gets a little intense.
I'm sure.
And we'll go to. I don't even go in the dome. I don't go into the dome. He goes see Falcon games. I'll go when the Saints and the Falcons play. That's the only time.
Yeah, that's
That's
good
the only
story.
time.
Yeah, that's a good story. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and introduce Sandra.
So welcome in, Sandra. Welcome in, girl. Welcome in. So tell us a little bit of background about how you became a New Orleans fan or a Saints fan or even a football fan. Give us some background. Oh, she dropped. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, there you go. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. So we lost the person. We're gonna find her. We're gonna find her. We're gonna get her back on here. Okay. So Ann, if you want to give us a little bit of the rivalry background of the Saints and the
Well, like we said last week, we right at a divisional tie with 54-54 with the series at 108 games that we've played with the Saints.
Right.
So this coming up week, who's gonna break that tie?
We are. Of course we are. So you might as well just take that back and off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Listen.
Yes.
Let's talk. Listen, we're not gonna do that. Listen, every channel you hit right now on sports is letting you know it's not gonna be a wide. I'll give you this. It's not gonna be a wide point spread. We know that. That's not gonna happen.
Right.
But they do say that the Saints are gonna win some by 3,
But
Don't wait. No timeout here. No
but
timeout
the
here.
point margin is so small. It's like 3 to 5 points.
Let me
And
tell you
they
something.
And we have
W
coup,
is a W. I don't care how you get it.
but we have coup. So that margin is already
A
eliminated right
W is a W.
No.
Okay.
You sound like Skip right now. Listen.
Yeah, Bailey. Hey,
Yes, listen.
wait a minute. Look, Angela, hold on. Let us get us some background going in so you people can understand where the rivalry comes from. Girl.
The Falcons have the all-time winning streak with 10 games from 1995 to 1999.
It is always prayer.
Okay.
Catholic churches, and I'm sure they all go in there and do about 10 Hail Marys
Right.
before a game. I'm telling you, that's what it is.
That's okay.
So what we got, Angela? What else we got?
That's
pretty much it.
That's it.
That's and nothing else. We don't care about the Saints, but they didn't. But only thing y'all do have is a Super Bowl. We'll give y'all that.
Yeah, you do have that. So
yeah,
how many times have y'all been to the Super Bowl?
We've been 3 times.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So we
how many have y'all been?
But we 50-50. Y'all margin of error is on the downside.
Y'all don't even have a margin to downsize. That's the thing. You got to think about this. Have you ever just watched, and ladies, I want y'all to think about this. Have you ever watched the game and you can watch the Falcons and they just, that first quarter they going. I mean, you got your wide receivers are playing, offensive line is everybody's playing. And then right at the halftime, they come back and the bird is dead.
He didn't die. He didn't die.
There's no 2-point conversions. Y'all get in the red zone and don't do nothing. Nothing.
That doggone Angela, you gonna ease up off us just a little bit.
Okay, all right, okay.
We can go.
But no umbrellas in the Mercedes Benz.
No umbrella. No umbrella. That's not gonna be there anyway, so it don't matter.
That's what you think.
All right, so we thank you, Ann, for giving us a little background of that rivalry. Angela is hyped, y'all.
Yes.
Doggone it, I chose the right one. My goodness.
You cannot talk football and downplay my boy. No,
we ain't gonna downplay you. All right, so by this being a bye week, like Tiki mentioned, we're gonna get into some questions. We're gonna ask you some questions, Angela.
Sure.
We're gonna give some feedback on both sides of it, okay?
Sure.
All right. So what we looking like, Miss Tiki? What are some of the questions we're gonna ask Miss Angela? Okay, so let's move on. So let's start from the beginning. We're gonna talk about why we think either of our teams will win. So Angela.
Okay.
What do you think? Why do you think your team, or why you think the Saints will win against the Falcons?
Well, so let's say this. I feel like we've had a good rest. We're coming from a bye week. We're gonna get some rest. We've had some good rest. I feel like anytime we come from a bye week, we do come out and we do play good in the first quarter. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. That second quarter is a little shaky for us. It's like we're halftime. After we come back from that halftime, we do come out. I used to say all the time when Breezy was our quarterback, it was like he went in there and took some NyQuil and came out, and then he was on fire. He was on fire then. I need Winston and all of them to do the same thing.
About to say, who is your
quarterback?
No.
Yeah.
Listen.
Who is the quarterback, honey?
Listen, right now we on our second string quarterback. We got a backup quarterback right now.
Definitely.
And that's our problem. We got to get some consistency in our game.
Yeah,
we're playing the Falcons, so it's not hard.
Okay.
I thought you were being honest.
So what do we think? What do we think? What do we think the Falcons gonna do to win?
We're gonna beat them.
So what is our strategy?
Well, our strategy is that we're going to be making some adjustments as we are coming off of the bye week as well.
That's right.
And our defense is what better than the Saints defense.
Right.
Okay, so listen, when you talk about okay.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So that
and has a wide receiver Thomas came back from being arrested.
Listen.
I want to know,
I
Ann.
knew that was gonna be.
I just want to know, Ann.
Will he be there?
Or he's still throwing bricks like that?
You may be making some license plates.
I knew that was coming. Okay. He will listen. Coach Dennis Allen just said today in the interview that he will not be playing.
Oh,
okay. All right.
So I knew y'all was gonna come for the gut. I knew. But y'all need to get y'all asking for Betty Ice to come back.
You got weapons.
All right,
y'all.
All right.
So
we have some secret weapons coming ready for the Saints. We play hard when it comes to them, so we keep the secret stuff until it's time to play you all.
So they won't know what we pulling out our pocket.
Exactly.
All right.
So
we're gonna transition a little bit. We're gonna go back to Sandra.
Sandra's
joined us now.
Yeah.
welcome, Sam.
Hey, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra.
Can she hear us?
Her mic is on.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm
There she
on mute.
I
I'm muted.
Welcome.
I had to come back. I thought y'all were trying to sabotage me because I know Falcons fans are like that. I was like, we don't want to hear anything. Invited me and then don't let her say anything.
And Angela needs your help.
Yeah.
I heard you, Angela. And I heard you, Angela. We're good. You don't need help, Angela. I heard everything you said.
Good over here.
Right. And it's the Falcons, like you said. It's the Falcons of all people.
Okay.
Like we show up and shout when it's the Falcons. Remember, we are. When was the last time the Falcons won at home against the Saints?
Okay.
All
Hold
right,
on.
Sandra,
We need you to introduce yourself.
Can we
Hi, y'all.
Sandra, audience? All right. So if you could just kind of tell us, how did you get into football, and why did you choose New Orleans as your favorite team?
Because she's from Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. Anthony, let me get it out. See, I am from Atlanta. That's the thing. So my family wants to disown me now. It's like, wait a minute, how did this happen? So I've been watching. I'm an athlete anyway, so I like sports, period. Well, let me say I was an athlete because these knees don't do anything anymore. But that's it, gone. But I like, say it again. You had something to say?
No.
You just agreeing with the knee issue.
Okay, yes. So I love sports anyway, and I was an Atlanta Falcon fan. I loved Vic. I loved everything. I love the fanfare and everything because when we get together, especially with the Saints fan, we had this camaraderie. We get together, have the best tailgates in the world. Okay. So when the incident happened with Michael Vick, and I was like, okay, let me find another team because what they're not gonna do is take away my fanfare. Okay.
Right.
So Reggie Bush was playing at USC. Mm-hmm. And I said, wherever Reggie Bush went, I would follow him to whatever team he went to. And he went to the Saints. Okay. And that so happened to where I was and where I've been since Reggie Bush got there. And a little story, my friends and I, we all get together all the time to watch the games. And the Saints were playing in the Super Bowl that year. And they just knew that we were going to lose. And some people took pictures of me like, she really think they're going to win. And in the end, they had a picture of me saying, they won. So that's my team. I'm not trading. I'm not changing. I love the Saints.
Good deal. Yeah. So while we was trying to get you back in, we had started a conversation about why we thought our team would win against each other. So from your perspective, what do you think the Saints would do? Like, what's their strategy to win against the Falcons?
What they need to
do. Yeah. What they need to do. First of all, show up and be ready. Well, we always get ready for the Falcons, so that's not a big contention, okay?
Right.
But I think our strength is we can contain the pass rush. The pass rush is not going to do anything this year anyway. So we can contain the pass rush, but I'm kind of thinking because we don't have a backup quarterback really. We just got somebody stand over there to the side, hoping that they don't have to get in the game. But
right.
He's hoping. I swear, I'm hoping that he won't either. Okay, but I'm looking at the quarterback the Falcons just got, and I'm kind of like, okay, now we got to see something. We're gonna have to do something now because he looks like he really want to play.
Right.
Even though it's the Falcons and they don't really show up for real, so.
They choke.
We'll just see.
They choke.
Yeah, they'll choke. They'll choke. They choke. The last two games. I'm like, oh my God, what? I turned the TV just to look at a little football, and I just came upon the Falcons. And when the Falcons,
it's usually how it happens.
I turned the channel, and 2 minutes later, I went back. I'm like, wait a minute now, come on. Okay,
right. Look, so hey, you guys out there live. So make sure you put your comments in the chat. And continue to click share. Share this podcast because as you can see so far that it's gonna probably get crazy in the next 10 or 15 minutes. We're gonna try to keep this professional, but I don't know if it's gonna happen.
Audience.
So we really trying to keep this thing professional, but Angela came in guns singing.
I heard Angela. I did hear Angela.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, the thing is, Sandra, they fail to realize that yes, this is probably one of the most heart-filled rivalries when you think about it.
Right.
I mean, you have us.
I love it.
And the Falcons, and then the Saints and the Panthers. Panthers. That's another one. But when you talk about the Falcons and the Saints, these teams come together, and both teams have their weaknesses and their strengths. Like Sandra said, we need a backup quarterback. We need a quarterback. We ain't been right since Breezy.
Right.
We haven't. We ain't been right since Breezy.
So speaking of quarterbacks, that was one of the things we was going to talk about. So y'all been talking pretty adamantly about your quarterback, and y'all know how we feel about ours. So so ladies, they mentioned,
how do you feel?
They mentioned that, but they mentioned that Heineke was not going to play against the Saints, that we're going to pull a Ritter back out.
Right.
Now, I don't know how we feel about that, but Heineke must be still hurt.
Right.
No.
He has to be.
No, Tiki. What you think?
He's bringing him back because that's the quarterback that he wants for the remainder.
Well,
of the
we
season.
can talk. Yeah, that's true. Because Arthur Smith's something else. So, at the end of the day,
y'all gonna replace Arthur Smith?
Yeah. He's on the down list.
Yeah, he on the list to be replaced.
He on the replacement.
We got 7 more games.
Yeah.
And we are gonna be first in the division when we win.
Yeah, so remember that when we come out. Yeah.
So we still gotta
and they say somebody told me y'all gonna win the Super Bowl this year too. I'm like, okay, Falcon.
Lord, I wish this was alcohol because somebody need a drink.
Now I'm gonna say this. I don't know who said that, but they might be a tad bit delusional because one thing about us and
Delulu.
Yeah, but one thing about us and this Women Talking Balls crew, we're gonna be very honest.
Keep it real.
Keep it real about our team. So we ain't out here, on no fantasy stuff.
We're stepsisters. We're step brothers and sisters. We are. We can go for real. We're related.
Yeah, the NFC South, looks bad.
Period. Like all the teams.
Yes.
South not looking good at all. We out here stinking up the place.
Where they ranked at right now, Sandra? Where the Falcons rank? Are they number 3 up underneath us?
No, we're right above the Falcons. If I
we're
recall.
number 1. We're number 1. I'm still.
But you know what? Like she said, we can be a little delulu too. We. Somebody got. I got that from my kids. That's a little delulu, but yes. The reality just escapes us. We just want to see our teams just pull through and just be better every year. So,
but they don't say any given Sunday for no reason. So don't get too excited.
And they don't say who that.
Yeah, we
that.
Yeah, all right, so we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna slide in that little trash talking in between.
Okay,
we'll have some very good conversation back and forth in between the trash talking. All right.
Okay.
So we want to talk about some memorable moments, whether it's positive or negative, from both our teams. So we don't want to talk about because we already know what our memorable moments is, the bad one. So what are some memorable moments? Saying like, do you is it something that you remember in regards to the Saints that's a memorable moment for you?
I just remember every time I go out to like meet up with Ann and my other classmates at a sports bar, they always, they always catching me looking sad, especially when we lose. Like they picture me. We don't have to be playing the Falcons. They just get a picture of me on the side looking sad, like, oh my God, But my memorable moment for real is the Super Bowl. That's the most memorable moment for me.
I'm sure.
With my friends, and just the fan base and how exciting everything was.
Yeah. What about you, Sam? What's one of your Saints memorable moments? It can be a positive or a negative.
You're talking to Ann or Sam?
Angela. That was
okay.
Angela.
Oh, sorry, Angela. My bad.
That's fine. That's fine.
No problem.
I think boy, it's so many. I think my most memorable moments are always when we beat the Falcons. But in other news, those are probably my best moments. Those are treasurable moments. I will say this though, and this was technically truly off the field.
Right.
At the time when the Saints came to play about 4 years ago, they were playing here, and no longer than that because I've been there 10 years. So I want to say about 12 years ago. Then the Falcons and the Saints were playing. Saints came in, and they were coming off their bus to come through the airport. And that time I was working the airport.
Right.
And they allowed a lot of the Saints fans came through, and there were children who were coming through the airport, and some kids had Saints jerseys on, some kids had Falcon jerseys on. And it was the fact that they did not, and I'm sure Falcon players do this, they did not discriminate. Those children were still hugged and high-fived. And even the kids was like, we're going to beat you guys. And the honest to God truth, I saw Drew Brees come out, and I was like, boy, there goes Drew Brees. This is going to be a good, And he was taking pictures with these kids, and he was shaking their hand and signing jerseys. So I can say, knowing that game was going to be that very next day, and I was going to be at that game, and I saw that firsthand.
Right.
That was real great. That was great for me. That really got me.
Good deal. Hey, guess what somebody said in the chat, y'all? Us over here on YouTube, Mr. Dexter Dower told us to disconnect y'all microphones. Nothing else, y'all.
They already tried, Dexter.
And it ain't gonna happen. It's okay. Just look at this sign. This is a whole Louisiana. You see that Louisiana? You see that? It's good. It's good. It's good.
Do y'all have, ladies? Do y'all have any memorable moments? Falcon memorable moments that you guys have on this side? No, I know I have one, but
no, I was just gonna say it's just whenever we go down to the Superdome, and I ain't gonna curse today. And defeat them.
Yes,
they some sore losers. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I
they
knew
can't
that was coming.
like the party.
Yeah. So that's one of the.
That's what we do.
Win or lose, we just want to party.
Yeah. So Tiki, any memorable moments, and Janelle, any memorable moments?
Lady, what was that game we won, and we went to the ranch to meet the team when they came back in?
We went to Flowery Branch.
They don't even know the name of the branch.
we won, and we drove out the Flowery Branch, and
that might have been.
That was probably the most exciting time.
Yeah.
I think it was just before the Super Bowl.
Right. Yeah, I think that's mine. When they was getting ready to go to the Super Bowl, watching the parade at Atlantic Station going down there, and that game leading to the Super Bowl, it was exciting.
Right. Yeah, and I was lucky enough to be working at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium when the Super Bowl was at the Benz. And so the fact that I was lucky enough to get put at the door, the back door where all the players and all the famous people come through. I seen like Shaq. I seen like the John Lewis, he was still living at the time. Andrew Young. I seen all these dignitaries, and and all of that. So that was exciting to be able to come in and shake their hands.
Right.
And to Angela's point, like they were very nice and was willing to, have those. So
Dexter Andrews had one. He said his favorite time was when Mike Vick beat the Saints.
Mike Vick.
in the dome.
Yeah.
Mike Vick
Again.
Dome.
I am a Mike Vick fan.
You are a Mike Vick fan, Angela.
Right.
But he was a Falcon.
That's separate from a Falcon now. That's totally separate from
Right.
Now we talk about Michael Vick because Beleda always point out how good he looking on the NFL
morning at 11 o'clock.
So we completely understand where you're coming from on that.
That's separate from the Falcons now. You can be a Mike Vick fan without being a Falcon fan.
Right. Yeah.
I was a fan when he was at Virginia Tech, right? Was it Virginia Tech?
That's where he was, number 7.
I was a fan then.
7.
So
Yes.
Said like Loretta say. What Loretta Whitehead said, we that.
We that.
okay, we're gonna take that Sunday. Okay.
Yeah. And you know what? Sunday tells a lot.
It will.
Sunday will tell a lot because Sunday will see what happens in the first drive. Then they come back for the second quarter.
Right.
And by halftime, the Falcons come out. There's no energy
like that.
No, Angela, you're wrong because baby, our defense been stepping up.
They have. So I think that's one thing that y'all gonna have to watch out for.
That's what, be honest. That's the only thing y'all got right now.
Our special teams. Our special teams.
It's your special teams. I give you that. You ain't got nothing else.
Angela, who
I'm
wins
honestly
games?
looking for
Wins games, Angela.
What's the saying? Defense win games.
Right.
Defense does win games. I'll give you that.
unless you're the
But
Falcons.
Unless you're the Falcons.
But I'm looking forward to going to the game because this will be my first time going to the game. Period. Really on Sunday.
I will be there too. So we will meet up.
Yeah.
So please,
my brothers are coming to town for Thanksgiving, so they've got me a ticket so I can go with them. So they can lose, so they can be amongst a winner.
I'm a fine Sandra, and she's gonna be looking sad like she always does.
That's right. And please get that on live.
Right.
I'm wearing one of those skull caps. I'm wearing a full skull.
So Beleda kind of touched on it a bit though, and this might be a little controversial, but to Beleda's point, like all we want to do is party. But like, what are you guys is like? I know that's very that you guys is what is that? That is so bad. Right. But
it's right.
But what is your feedback on why you think that the Saints fans can be a tad bit, like sore losers or whatever? Because I've noticed, like me and Janelle talked about it in the last episode, that when we went down to New Orleans and we did win the game down there, like it was just they were not happy and they really would give us a hard time.
And they vanish.
Yeah,
they're non-existent on Bourbon Street.
And we don't want no problem. We don't want no problem.
I just think it's because they're just extra passionate because, we have a lot of things to do up here. I'm not saying they don't have anything to do in New Orleans, but I think Falcon fans kind of redirect their energy in other places as opposed to the passion that the Saints fan have, and they put all their energy into their team because they are the most passionate fans in the country. I believe across the country, they're the most passionate fans.
Actually, you're right about that, Sandra, because it goes back to history where football is all Louisiana had. They didn't have any professional basketball, baseball. All they had was football. So I think that's why they are so passionate with their football team. But you're right. We have so many other avenues that we can channel, our attention to. So
in the chat, Barry Reynolds, he said his memorable moment is when I wear my Falcon shirt and says that the Falcons look good in black and gold. Ooh, those aunts can't handle it.
Can't handle it.
Okay. So the party, the fifth quarter is going to be crazy, says Elizabeth.
That's right. Yeah. Barry, we need to get a couple of those shirts printed, please, and thank you. So we all can have that shirt.
Y'all gonna have a shirt that said, "We tried,
No.
But we lost.
No, it's gonna say we. It's gonna say we that.
We
It's gonna
that.
say we that.
Okay.
Yeah, but I hope that, especially the Saints fan coming here, you know they're gonna be mad again now. And I'm just gonna have my Saints shirts on, be like, I'm with y'all now. Don't do that.
But look,
And you
Ann,
know,
Ann gave us gave them fans some direction last week, and I hope they heard her when she said,
What you
and we
saying?
thought about them tickets. About the not giving them
Not
Saints
giving them-
fans.
Oh yeah,
out.
that's right. When when the season ticket holders, please don't sell them to them ain'ts.
Ooh,
Because you know what
that is
happened last
wrong.
time when the Saints beat the Falcons at the
Yep.
Mercedes-Benz. It was quiet in there, and that's why they didn't want y'all to have. They don't want to give those tickets to the Falcon fan because they were
They was
sitting up
like-
there quiet as a church
They,
mouse.
and then they was walking out. You know how people do that pinky finger?
She said we put the finger up like we were leaving.
They
out.
put the finger up. Well, let me get out of this game.
Well, I hope
We
it's a
done
good game
lost.
all together. I just hope it's a really good game, like on
It
both
will be.
ends.
It will be. It always is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't want
energy
y'all to
is
get
always
blown out.
there.
Because that'll be so messy if y'all get blown out.
Ooh. We just want them to score a couple of times.
Yeah.
Because a blowout is really sad.
It's
Yeah,
not-
that wouldn't be good.
Not gonna be a
That wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
I don't,
What we
I don't even think it's gonna be a high scoring game.
It's not.
right. What we got in the
No.
chat, Tiki? What we got in the chat?
Yeah, in the
I
chat,
don't
one of
think it's
our
gonna be.
listeners says the Saints might win if Jameis Winston don't throw 3 picks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
y'all.
let's talk about that. Let's talk
Okay,
about
yeah,
that.
come on.
Let's talk about that.
All right.
Let's talk about
Yeah.
that. You know,
That
I love
let's
Jameis
talk
Winston,
about
but
I love Jamie Winston, but last week I watched that game and I think I watched it on my phone and I felt like I was watching a Falcon game and so many times I wanted to turn the tables over because I watched him throw a 15-yard pass, 11-yard pass, and then he threw a 22-yard pass. I could have caught that. And I'm like, you wrong. Where are you going with this ball?
It would
to
be a
retirement.
It would be a repeat on Sunday.
No, we don't do repeat. We don't do repeat.
The
Them
dual
playbacks won't happen. That will not be a playback on that. No, we
Yeah,
don't do that.
We're gonna have a duel of the quarterbacks, like Tiki said.
right.
Because
No.
right,
You
but
know,
really not happy with
No.
our
We're
quarterbacks.
gonna
right
reset and see what happens.
now.
But
No,
remember
you know,
where the
he-
stadium sits, right? You know, all the ancestors show up at the stadium every Sunday. They be like, not today. Give me that football.
Rise up.
They like, not today.
Rise
Mm-mm.
up.
No, actually, don't ancestors be rising up.
The ancestors sit the ancestors sit inside the Mercedes Benz. They be like, not today.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. We could have been at church today.
They are on the west side.
So, ladies, this was great. So, so we gotta, it's been fun. Look, it's too
Absolutely.
bad that we don't have enough time to really go into this. But Anjanelle, what you got?
I was gonna say I did have some pictures, Sandra. I did not bring them so they can put them up. I didn't want to bring them.
You know what? Let the past stay in the past.
Yeah, let's not drudge. She's like, let's not drudge up nothing that we didn't get. Yeah.
Well,
So
one thing, King had a dream.
Uh-huh.
King had a dream.
he did.
And the Falcons do too. They are gonna be dreaming that Sunday. The prayer gonna go like this, Lord. Lord,
So look,
we
Angela,
come-
we're not gonna talk about it. We're gonna be about it. Let's show up.
Oh,
on Sunday.
be
That's
about
it.
Okay.
Look, and on that note,
Exactly.
listen, ladies.
We want to thank y'all.
Yeah, thank you for coming. It was great. I wish we had
It
more
was an
time.
honor.
Yeah, I wish we had more time. We may have to, circle back because
We might have to circle back depending on the outcome of these games.
Absolutely.
depending on the outcome of the game.
I'm not gonna pick up if we lose, so you might well circle to somebody else.
That's what we
I'll
want,
pick
right?
up, cause baby, we still them Saints. We still them
Just
Saints.
like a saint.
Yeah,
right
you proved
hand.
our point right.
Remember, you said sore loser. Yes, ma'am, I am. I will not be contacting anybody.
We gotta make sure we invite them back after we win.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so after the win, I want you to answer your phones. so we can get, we might have to circle back because this was fun. We enjoyed every bit of it. We really did.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So thank you guys so much, ladies, for joining. Hey, in the chat, y'all get on some hearts and some thumbs up for joining us, because that was awesome, man. I really appreciate this so much. So thank you. Anything y'all want to say outside? Don't talk no trash. I'm just trying to give you something to say before you leave. Like, be nice. No, just kidding. Yeah. Anything you want to say before you leave?
Well, I'm going to take a collection plate at this time so we can bury the Falcons respectfully. And they be good. And we go put them away real nice. We're going to put y'all away real nice.
Just make sure your life insurance paid up.
Period.
Yeah. So thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much.
Have a great one.
All right. Have a good one. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
That was fun. All right. Woo, y'all. Hey, listen, them ladies something else, ain't they? They had some good point. Yeah, good insight. Good insight. Yeah, that was good. I'm glad they was able to join. Oh yeah. So I just hope, that our team show up, because when they do, babe, I'm gonna be so ready with the trash talk. I'm gonna call names.
But that's to say it's gonna come down to the running game, since both quarterbacks are mediocre. So
yeah, I can see that.
Yep,
I can see
and
that.
I think our running game is much better.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
And our defenses.
Yes.
Yeah, we just got to do that pass rush and go after that quarterback.
I think this bye gonna give us that adjustment that we need.
Let's hope so.
We're gonna get a reset. We resetting.
Yes,
we're gonna reset with Ritter.
That's right. And he gonna see. I love you, girl. I love you. I love you. I love her optimism. And that's, you know what? And we don't have no choice but to think like that at this point. Yeah. So Ritter gonna go out here and show us what he really about.
Right.
He don't had a couple games to rest.
Yeah. I think he had time to think about, being benched.
Right,
okay,
exactly.
I got this opportunity again.
And they didn't tell him about this rivalry.
Right.
So he got
don't have us looking bad at home, sir.
He got to play not only for the to win against New Orleans, but for his position as starter.
Right.
Exactly.
I mean, he's fighting for his
his job, his
starting position.
Yeah, that was good, y'all.
Make sure he stays
all right. So we're gonna keep it moving, y'all.
All right.
We're gonna get into our regular scheduled programming.
All right. Okay.
And we're gonna get into the highlights and what we call it.
The climax.
All right. Okay. Cool. That was great.
It was fun.
A lot of energy.
Yeah.
All right. Climax. What we have going on this week. Our Atlanta Braves will host the 2025 All-Star Game at Truist Park this year.
Woo-woo.
Right. So 2025.
Yeah.
2025? Okay.
Yeah.
2025. We're gonna host the All-Star Game. And we got to give a special shout out to Ronald Acuna Jr. He was named MVP for the National League.
Good job.
As we know, he was the first player that hit 40 plus home runs, 70 plus stolen bases in one season. So
hey, I love
Ronald Acuna is doing his thing.
Yeah, represent the ATL, Ronald.
Yeah. On a different note with the Braves, the Braves' first base coach, I told you last week, Ronald Washington, our third base coach, was going to the LA Angels. Well, now our first base coach, I know, right? Eric Young Sr. announced that he will be leaving the Braves and he will be joining Ron Washington over in LA with the Angels next season. So yeah, we losing first base coach and third base coach. Go on and say it, Dominique.
I don't want to talk about it.
What are you going to talk about?
Because it's just weird. I'm like, why? What?
Once we build up, then we got to.
That sounded like a duo. They was.
They were playing that. Yeah, they were playing that.
I think they had that plan. Next, our Atlanta Hawks. They announced just today that they're partnering up with the YMCA of Metro Atlanta, and that iconic Y for the YMCA will be the new patch that's going to be on the jerseys for the Hawks.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love
the team's going to be involved in a whole bunch of youth programs, campaigning to recruit memberships.
That's good.
And fundraising for the YMCA.
Actually, the Wednesday game is a youth game. They giving away the youth Trae Young jerseys.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So if y'all got some kids,
take them to the game.
They can get them a jersey. Yeah.
All right. NBA. This is the first year ever that NBA is having an in-season tournament.
Okay.
It has started. First time ever. And the goal of this in-season tournament is to bring more excitement and involvement from the fans.
Okay.
It's during the regular season.
Okay.
All 30 NBA teams, they will compete. 80 of the games will be regular season games. It's kind of tricky, but the teams are randomly picked. They're randomly picked, and they are selected for 6 pools. So you have West Division, and their pool A, B, and C, and then you have the East Division, and their pool is A, B, and C.
Okay.
The Hawks, they are in the East A group.
Okay.
I know it's crazy.
It is a lot.
It's a lot.
I was in Arizona.
And you was in Arizona. And
I went to the Suns and the Lakers game. It was their first in-tournament season game, and so
they'll be playing. They'll be playing their regular season games.
It's their regular season game.
But certain games are
a part of this in-season.
Oh, so it's like not dual, but they'll have other games to play.
You'll know the difference when you talk about that. The floors.
Oh, they changed.
They changed the floors.
They changed the floors with
the
the
teams
color
that are playing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That's gonna be nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the teams will play 4 group games, and then they match up with teams in their pools.
Okay.
So they play the pools are teams that's in the same conference as them, but not in the same division.
Gotcha.
So the Hawks, they are in the East Group A pool with the Pacers, the 76ers, Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Pistons. It's 5 teams in each.
Okay.
Group. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right now, the Hawks is 1-1.
Okay. I like that.
And then, it's always money involved. The winning team not only get the NBA Cup, but each player gets $500,000.
Oh, wow.
And they, just like the regular championship, they'll have an MVP player. Wow. And then they'll have an all tournament team.
They might play harder. They're trying to get that check.
And it is kind of exciting because if you notice, it's so many games that's played in basketball.
Right.
The first half of the season, nobody's really watching.
Yep.
You kind of wait until it gets to the playoffs,
right?
When it gets more exciting.
Right.
So this is what they're trying to do: bring more excitement.
I love
to the NBA.
We have something in the chat said, "What do we think about the All-Star Weekend in Atlanta?"
It's coming up in February, I guess. Huh?
Yeah.
You know what? The city gonna be on fire.
It's gonna be on fire, baby. It's gonna be a whole bunch of revenue.
Because if we don't know how to do nothing else in Atlanta, we know how to party.
Yep.
That's right.
Just like we did
whatever
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Whatever teams go, keep them away from Magic City. Keep them playing. Because they're gonna lose if they get a taste of that Magic City, baby.
Oh my God.
Tell them to go after them.
Go after.
Right.
I love the idea,
though. And the championship game is gonna be played in Vegas.
Okay.
Oh, great. Everything in Vegas.
Everything in Vegas, baby.
I love it.
Big.
Yeah, they just had the NASCAR races.
Yep. Cool. So that's
all you got.
That's NBA. No, I gotta move to.
I thought you were saying that was it.
You know, I can't leave off our dogs.
I was wondering because I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that UGA baby, we undefeated.
All right,
they beat Tennessee 38-10.
Yes,
we are now 11-0, and we have moved back up to first place.
There you go.
Absolutely.
They keep doubting us.
They keep doubting
us.
Yeah, they can keep doubting us.
I believe.
That's fine. We're gonna show them.
Georgia Tech. They defeat Syracuse 31-22.
Okay.
They moved up 6-5, so Georgia Tech's going good. But Georgia State continues to lose.
Oh Lord!
But they play LSU. I don't even know how that even came about.
Yeah.
But they got beat down 56-14.
They season they hadn't ended yet.
I know. They're still playing. No. Cool. That's all I got for
now. Oh, okay. That was the climax. Right after all that trash talking. That was good.
Right.
That was good.
In the chat, they said, "Go Dogs, not concerned about Tech, but we have anxiety already regarding Alabama."
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
I believe.
Yeah.
I believe Georgia will do it again.
Exactly.
They will.
They're gonna come on out with that W.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna move on in. So we got who you got? We got Monday Night Football.
Monday Night Football.
Listen, and what we looking like?
We got that Super Bowl repeat.
Okay.
Yes.
That Super Bowl
It
rematch.
is.
Be a good one, baby.
Kansas Chiefs versus Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay.
Okay. When they played in the Super Bowl last year, Kansas won 38-35.
That
Oh,
field
boy.
goal.
Right.
Sound like somebody need cool.
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
But Philadelphia is a better team this year than they were
last year. Okay.
I think.
Okay. So
Yeah, they playing in Kansas City.
I
Exactly.
know. I know.
Well,
last week.
Yeah.
okay.
Was I the only
You
one?
were the
You were the
one.
only one.
Give me
Lady-
my props. Give me my props.
She done brought it up.
Yeah, baby.
That's right.
She got lucky and they won that game. Boy, I said, look at here.
Russell Wilson and let me
Yeah,
down.
he
Let
let
me
me
down.
Yep.
Tiki's still in the league with 6.
Okay.
Dominique and I, we still tied at 5.
Okay.
A lady coming up full swinging at 4.
All right.
Oh,
All right.
Let's go.
So what y'all got this week?
I say Philadelphia gonna get revenge.
Okay.
Okay.
So we
I'm-
got
I'm
Tiki
going
with the
down with
Eagles?
Philadelphia.
Okay.
Even though I like Kansas City too,
Yeah.
but I gotta choose one.
All
Yep.
right.
And you choosing the Eagles.
That's
Okay.
what I'm choosing,
And in the
the
chat, let us know who y'all going for, the Eagles or the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tiki, you know they picking the Kansas City Chiefs over everybody.
Mhm.
That's
Oh.
all right. That's what I'm saying.
I know.
I'm going with the underdog.
What you got, Dominique?
So I'm going with the underdog too. So I'm gonna pick the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay. All right.
All
I'm gonna
right.
be with Tiki.
All right.
All right. That's right, dog. Believe, girl. Believe.
Yeah, I'm gonna believe. I'm gonna believe.
Okay, but later.
I got the Eagles.
You got the
Even
Eagles?
though I'm
Talking
talking all
trash.
that trash, I'm going with the
Okay.
Eagles. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Valencia said the Eagles.
Yeah, Valencia.
Well, I guess I'm the only one who's going with the Chiefs.
Oh boy. We're gonna see how that go.
Exactly.
All right,
Ooh,
so
they ain't gonna talk a lot of trash.
I know.
we're gonna talk a lot of trash. All right.
No, I don't
So
know.
y'all put in the chat who y'all got.
What's that singer name?
Who?
That's dating that football player on that Kansas.
Oh,
Kelsey.
Lord.
Yep.
Yeah, we.
What's that lady name?
Taylor Swift.
Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, she gonna be up there.
She gonna be
yeah.
a distraction.
A distraction.
Okay, Michelle Webb said, I love both, but I'm going to say the Eagles.
Yeah.
Dexter
Okay.
Andrews said, keep Taylor Swift away from Travis Kelce.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, they're gonna have to
I
keep
don't
her
know if
away.
they're gonna be able to do that.
But they say he played even harder.
Yes.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
need
he
to get
got
up there and just do something. Just do a move or something.
Oh, he up there. Oh, so he's showing out for his
Yes.
Yeah.
his boo, his girl.
Okay.
That
Miss
brother-
Arletta
that
Anderson
brother
said, neither
rivalry
one.
again.
She ain't have
Neither one.
no dog in the fight.
Oh, somebody got to win.
Yeah.
Somebody has to.
Yeah. All right,
I'm
y'all.
going for the other brother.
No.
The other
Other
brother.
brother.
I'm
That's
going for
right.
the oldest brother because he did say he's
Yeah.
gonna retire after this.
Yeah.
Right.
Did he?
So they need to go all the way
Yeah.
and win it this time.
All right. So
Wouldn't that be something? Another Super Bowl rematch
Yes.
between the two teams.
then they mama got to wear that jersey again.
Yeah.
Gotta wear their jersey.
Yep.
again.
She made sure she represented both of her boys.
Yep.
That was good.
She said she had given it to she had to pull it out of the reserve, not the reserve, but where you put it in the
In the cleaners.
Safe in the safe.
no, she had given it away to put it up
Uh-huh.
in the collections. What they call it?
Oh, okay. Like a memento, like a collective item.
I
for
can't
them.
remember. But anyway, she had to get it back.
She had to pull it, get that thing back.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, y'all. So, and you took down the tally.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So
So we're gonna see.
So right now we got 3 doing the Eagles,
doing the
and
Eagles.
you lonely down now with the Chiefs.
That's right.
Yeah.
Either I'm gonna be in tied with first place with Tiki,
Uh-huh.
or I'm be
You gonna
tied
fall
in
back
third
with
with.
me? Come on and join me, and it's lonely down here. Come on.
All right. So we're gonna wrap this thing up like we always do. With we're gonna go into our inspirational playbook.
Inspirational playbook.
I love that, Tiki. Thank you. I might have to have you do that each time. I didn't know you had that in you.
That's some hidden talent.
Some hidden talents. All right. So the inspirational playbook for tonight, everyone, is if you're losing, you're learning. All right. If you're losing, you're learning. So how many of y'all out there that's that's viewing us tonight have younger kids or grandkids that play sports and notice the vast difference in how the competition is handled now versus back when we were coming up. You can see at times that kids get a participation trophy. I don't know what that's about.
Just participate.
Yeah, they just show up and they get a trophy because they showed up.
Because they paid.
Yeah. Whether they lose or win, right? And then you often hear them say, "Oh, everybody's a winner." You know, don't be upset. It's only a game. Like, when they start doing that, because I didn't hear any of that when I was coming up. But on the other hand, when we were kids growing up playing sports, we had winners and we had losers. We didn't have participation trophies. Like, everybody participated. It was either somebody won or somebody lost, right?
Right.
So when we lost in any sport, or we weren't in first place or whatever you want to call it, right? We were mad, we were hurt, and we were disappointed.
Exactly.
Yeah. And to Tiki mentioned that sometimes we even cried. Like,
Yep.
we cried because we did not win. Right. So I don't know, Talladega Nights is one of my favorite movies. And y'all know how Ricky Bobby said, if you ain't first, you last.
Right.
Right. So as harsh as it can be, right? But it is some truth in it. So if everybody's getting a winner's trophy, what is the lesson that's being learned? So that everyone is a winner. I don't know if I want to put a lot of effort into, you go out, you don't put a lot of effort in, but you still win. Like, I'm a winner and I didn't put an effort. I'm not sure that's the best route to take. So let's talk about us as Falcon fans. As an example,
what
right?
lesson are we learned?
Right. What lesson are we learned? So our team continues to lose year after year. And it's insane as it seems, right? Our love is unwavering no matter what, which is crazy, right? So how do you keep supporting the team that continues to disappoint you? So even though our team is losing, right? And we still have the 3 L's. So our L's are learning, loving, and loyalty.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep.
So it has strengthened our connection and bond with the team, and we hope that these losses is strengthening our team connection as well. So we're hoping we're coming off of those L's and they're getting just as strong as we are supporting them. So
skills.
Exactly. So the 3 L's is causing us to stay with our special team, and a special team is what we truly are.
Right.
Can I get a you right?
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I like that.
Falcons for life.
Yeah. They are a special team. We love them. They special. So it wouldn't be strange in professional football, y'all, if we get to the Super Bowl and both teams come out there and they say everybody gets the Lombardi trophy.
Just for participating.
Just for participation. Everybody, each team get a Lombardi. Yeah, it sounds crazy, don't it?
Right.
It does sound crazy. I don't think that's how it works in sports or it work in life.
Right.
So I say all that to say this. A loss is not always a bad thing. In losing, there is always lessons learned. Does it hurt? Yes, it does. But what it also does is build character. It teaches you how to deal with upsets and opposition.
Right.
We know the world is filled with plenty of disappointments, and we must be prepared for it, right? So life does not always give you that yes or that win, right? You're going to hear no sometimes. That's right. And we got to be prepared for that. So that no will help you redirect and focus on what you need to work on to get better.
Just like that bye this week.
Right.
Just like that bye.
Here to redirect.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
reset.
Exactly. So you improve on your shortcomings to be better prepared for the next opposition. Right. So don't look at the loss as a terrible thing, because at the end of the day, if you're losing, you're learning.
Exactly.
That's right.
All right. So that's your inspirational playbook, you guys out there. So apply it to your life. You're gonna lose sometime. And it's okay to lose.
And it's okay.
And you're gonna be hurt, and your feelings gonna be hurt.
It just makes you go back and do it a little bit harder.
That's right. So if you hear that no, you go to that job interview, they tell you no, right? You get yourself together, you figure out what it is you need to do, and you go out there and you try again.
That's right.
Teach your kids it's okay to lose. We don't want to set them up to be adults and they think they're supposed to win all the time.
Exactly.
And then they feelings will really be hurt.
Right, exactly.
Losing is a part of life.
Losing is a part of life. So just make sure when you're losing, you're learning.
Right. And
All
you
right.
do better next time.
And you do better next
Pick
time.
it up and keep going.
That's right. All right. So that's the inspirational playbook, y'all.
Love it.
Yes.
So we're gonna wrap this up. So at the end of the day,
Yes.
we want to first thank Miss Angela Morgan and Miss Sandra Foreman for joining us today. That was exciting. So we want to make sure we thank them and we appreciate them and those who came in to watch them. We hope that they stayed and watched the rest of our podcast. Right. And then drop off. And if you did, make sure you log in again next Monday on Facebook and YouTube. We are here every Monday at 6 p.m. So follow us, like, share, subscribe, right? Click the notification bell, and Janelle says on YouTube, and make sure you click the star on Facebook, right, Ann?
That's right.
And so we're gonna do that. And don't forget, you guys, we are here and we can promote your business. So please, 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 if you have a business or you have a product that you would like for us to promote during the live stream, email us at womentalkingballs@gmail.com and we will let you know about our sponsorship details. Okay. So with that being said, we had fun today.
We did.
It was really
That was
exciting.
fun.
That was great.
I had no idea them ladies were gonna come in pulling that trigger like that.
I just got one thing to say.
What you got to say?
We that.
We that. All right.
Rise up.
Rise up.
Rise up.
ATL. Oh, sorry.
Shout it.
Shout it. All right. So thank you guys for joining us again. Remember, every Monday evening at 6 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook. We appreciate you guys. And at the end of the day, we are Women Talking Balls. Thank you for joining us, y'all. Have a good night.
Thank you.